I just want to first of all say Happy Hanukkah to everyone, and we're very grateful to the incredible, again, the incredible staff that is in here today, because this wouldn't happen. I always brag about Kara. She's my champion that puts all this together in my office, and I know you have very similar folks here. I'm pleased to be here with the members of our caucus, and I always say we have an all-star caucus and our many friends at the Consul General of Israel in Toronto to celebrate 8-day Festival of Lights. Both our countries have worked hard to protect our citizens against COVID-19, and our efforts have always allowed us to gather in person to celebrate Hanukkah. Commemorating the Jewish celebration of victory over persecution and oppression, courage over fear, and light over darkness. We take this time to reflect on the life's blessings and the resilience of the Jewish people. Over 390,000 people are part of Canada's Jewish community, with over 188,000 living right here in Toronto. As we take this time to celebrate Hanukkah with family and friends, we also celebrate the special relationship that Canada and Ontario share with Israel. I wish all those celebrating a very happy Hanukkah. And just before I close, I want to note that 2 incredible students from Montessori Jewish Day School have designed a menorah, which is made of recycled products. And their names are Matthew Schret and Gabby Israel. I don't know if they're here or the students here. Oh, there you are. Okay. Well, thank you so much, and I really appreciate it. And now, this is where my team gets nervous when I go off notes. Again, I always get myself in trouble when I do this too, but not what I'm going to say here. I've said over and over again, I say it privately, I'll say it publicly. I will always have our Jewish community's backs. I'll always stand shoulder to shoulder with you, and I'll always be there for you. Ever need help, you ever need anything, you feel free to give me a call. Consul General from Morocco, thank you. It's a real pleasure. I have a story for the Consul General at a later time. Matter of fact, I'll take 30 seconds out real quickly. About 40 years ago, my dad went over to Morocco just as a visitor, and he brought a Moroccan friend. And so he came back, and he got a little note. And this is before computers, when DeVry technology just started. And we got a note, and my dad must have met the general or someone over there, and he said, my son wants to come over and study computers in Toronto. Can you put him up for 5 days until he finds a place? Well, the Ford household, it was never just the Ford family. There was the Ford family plus 3 or 4 other people that would always be staying there, friends and everyone else. And my dad said, sure. So he came over and he said, I'm going to study at a place called DeVry Institute of Technology. And that was one of the first schools to come out with the computers. Keep in mind, it was 40 years ago. And so he came. He didn't know he was landing at a place at the Ford household. There was a lot of action all the time, especially when we were younger and we were growing up. So the 5 days turned into 10 years. All the kids grew up, we all moved out, we got married, but he thought this is like Shangri-La, this is a beautiful place, so he stuck around forever. And one day I'll have an opportunity to introduce Mohsin Hanafi to you. What a great person. So that's our story, our connection with Morocco. But again, thank you everyone, and God bless, and happy Hanukkah. Thank you.
Sir, are you planning on visiting Israel anytime soon?
I'd love to. As soon as we get through this COVID, I'll be there, so I look forward to it.
Have you ever been to Israel?
No, I haven't yet. So we're gonna make sure we have a great trip there.
Okay, you have a lot of...
The problem is I have so many friends, we're gonna have to bring a 747, and everyone's coming with me because I've had so many invitations. So once we get through this COVID, I'm there.